Hello and welcome to the program Sula's Big Adventures with me, Sula. We're back in Fairbanks, Alaska for more aurora chasing. It's close to the vernal equinox, and that's an excellent time to look for the aurora. And indeed, last night we saw a KP5 massive aurora storm that lasted for 3 hours. The whole sky was green, and it was making the ground green where it reflected off the snow. It was spectacular. Unfortunately, it was quite cloudy last night, so a lot of it was covered, but it was still pretty impressive and fun. We got up on a tour, the Aurora Husky Lodge. They pick you up and they take you out to this rustic lodge, really just an old cabin out on the Parks Highway. I don't recommend it. It was too close to the Parks Highway, so cars were constantly driving by all night long. But it does have a bathroom and a cozy lodge to go into. But there are other places you can just go on your own, which is what we're going to do for the rest of the time here. Right now, we're outside of town about 30 miles or so out on the Steese Highway. This is a very popular spot for aurora viewing called Cleary Summit. It's about 2,200 feet above sea level, and it has impressive views into the Tanana Valley, and looking north it's clear for aurora viewing. So we might come back here tonight or drive out to Chena Hot Springs Road. That's another popular place to go for aurora viewing, because you can't see the aurora within the town of Fairbanks. It's too light polluted. So you do have to go outside of town to see it. And so that's what we'll do the rest of the time we're here. And we're also going to go dog sledding this time, something we couldn't do when we were here in January because it was too cold. The dog couldn't run. So we'll do that, and actually it's much warmer this time. It's about 3 degrees today. We're here in January. It hovered around negative 30 Fahrenheit the whole time, and now it's hovering around 10 degrees during the day, which is much nicer. So that's nice. So hopefully we'll get to see more aurora, and I'll be back with you soon. Hello, we're in our room in downtown Fairbanks, Alaska, just crunching some data to see what's the probability of seeing an aurora tonight. It doesn't look good. Last night we drove all the way out to Cleary Summit, a very popular spot for seeing an aurora here. There were lots and lots of tour buses and passenger cars, but from what I could tell, they were all sitting in their cars because the cloud cover was about 98%. There could have been swirls and bands and pillars and rainbows, red and purple and green and yellow for all I know, because the cloud cover was 99%. I could not see a single star. Forget about the Pons Brooks comet. But what are you going to do when you have aurora fever and you drive all the way to Fairbanks, Alaska? You got to take your chances. Fairbanks again. So tonight we're going to go out to the Chena Lakes Recreation Area and try again, even though the KP index is only 1, which is very bad. But at least the cloud cover is better, only 76%. But you know what? If that happens to you and you come to Fairbanks, which is only about 30,000 people, they have over 20 Thai restaurants here, and it's good too. So the consolation prize, if you don't get to see an aurora, is you can get some really good Thai food here. We're at the Chena River State Recreation Area. I haven't seen a single star, no aurora, and it's 1 degree. And not only that, but some man followed us to every single pullout. So we'll give it another hour and then probably give up. As soon as he saw my camera, he pulled into this pullout. It's very creepy.
We have a 200-mile race coming up in 2 weeks.
Out in the wild?
What was that?
You have to.
Yeah, one of our coworkers is, well, two of our coworkers are in the idea lab.
Yeah.
We were able to get some.
Oh yeah.
That's
Well, that's
why
good.
dog slide in January, but it was cancelled because it was. Okay, today is our last day in Fairbanks. We're leaving tomorrow morning. This trip, we haven't been very lucky. We haven't really got good sighting of aurora because it's always cloudy. Today seems to be a little bit better. It was very sunny during the day. Very nice blue sky, but starting to kind of have a thin layer cloud now. So hopefully we get a good night. Last night, we get lucky to see the aurora, and we actually found a very nice spot. So odds hopefully is on our side tonight before we leave for home tomorrow.
We went to Alaska Camera, a camera shop in Fairbanks, and we met the owner, Tom, and Pepper asked Tom where was a good place to view the aurora. He told us about a spot, so during the day we went and reconnoitered the spot and walked down a road, and we saw 4 moose, including a giant bull moose. And then in the evening, even though it looked dire, like we had 0 chance of seeing an aurora, it was our last night, so we drove out there anyway and saw an incredible, phenomenal aurora display that lasted for 4 hours. What a treat! Yeah. Oh, wow! Wow! That is really cool. This is incredible. All those cloudy nights paid off. Wow, this is beautiful. Look at this. Look at it. It's incredible. Well, it's the end of our second trip to Fairbanks, Alaska to see the Aurora Borealis and quell our Aurora fever. We took care of the moon. There was no moon, but unfortunately it was quite cloudy this trip. However, we did get to see the Aurora and it was wonderful. It was a wonderful trip. We'll have to come back and just rent a cabin for a month and see all the Aurora our hearts can possibly want to see. So that's it for this episode, Aurora Fever. See y'all soon. Until then, get outside and enjoy the night sky. Dark skies forever. Sula signing off.